Hello, welcome to another Reacts. Today we're watching a French chef rate Ratatouille cooking scenes for realism. Because, yes.
Don't you dare.
Oh wow, I would never.
Hold up. Thank you. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so let's continue.
Do that to my chef is when he put his hand to stop it. I will freak out a little bit. I'll be honest with you. Hello, I'm Chef Ludo Lefebvre.
Okay, already I just wanted to say his accent is very hard to understand for me, but I will do my best. I will do my best. Also, it's very quiet. Is it just me? Does anyone hear the video?
And I've been cooking for 40 years.
40 years? Man, how old is he? It is pretty quiet. Okay, let me turn it up.
I own several restaurants and I've been focusing on French cuisine.
So he's a French chef. Got it.
Today we will looking scenes from Ratatouille and we'll be
I love Ratatouille. That movie was fire when I was a kid. I loved watching it. I rewatched it some time ago. Like, it's a really good classic.
judging how real they are.
I can't believe it. A real gourmet kitchen and I get to watch.
I mean, it's a real nice kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, it's really like a setup like a Michelin star restaurant. I mean, look at the stove. The stove is beautiful. I would love to have a
Yeah, look at that. It is pretty fancy. I mean, there's gold rims right here. Like, that's a lot of gold. It's a very, very fancy kitchen indeed. Something I'll never see unless I am behind the scenes. But he must be the expert. He knows more about it than me.
stove like that, trust me. It's everything you need for cooking. And I love the design of the kitchen. The floor.
Yeah, the design is really cool, isn't it? It's so unique because I don't think you can ever see that, right? Yeah.
I mean, everything is great. You want to walk over there, for sure.
Which one is the chef?
Oh, that guy.
This guy, oh my god, I'm sorry. If nobody has seen Ratatouille, this is a spoiler, but he is so evil. I don't like him. He's so mean and evil. Like, bro, why? For his short stature, he's like, yeah, he's like super mean.
The sous chef there.
Wait, why does the sous chef not have a hat? I just realized he doesn't have a hat. He's like bald.
Chef de partie, demi-chef de partie, both important.
I feel like I know this scene very well. When I was 14 years old, I started working in the restaurant, the 3-star Michelin restaurant. You know, everything was set up like in the army, exactly like that. It's just everybody have a job. We have the chef, sous chef.
Ah, there's a hierarchy in the kitchen. Got it. The chef, the sous chef, chef de partie, demi-chef, line cook, apprentice.
Chef de partie, demi-chef de partie, line cook, apprentice.
Him?
That's so
He's
cool.
nobody.
Not nobody. He is part of the kitchen.
He's a plongeur or something. He washes dishes or takes out the garbage.
Linguini.
Oh,
You can
oh my
see-
god. Oh my god. This is where he does his biggest mistake. This is the part that like changes everything in the story.
Him over there, and he really remind me when I was an apprentice. You know, clean the floor, just do all the bad job, and I did that. And I did not really start cooking until not before 1 year. Before, when I start cooking, I was doing just clean the floor, clean vegetable, prepping the food for the staff.
He doesn't cook.
But you could.
The freaking sauce. Yeah, that's where it happened. Yeah, I'm. This is where everything changes.
No.
How do you know? What do I always say?
Oh my god, he's gonna fuck up the soup. Watch this.
Anyone can cook.
Everyone can cook? Yes, I agree with Chef Good.
Aw, I love that saying. Everyone can cook. Even me. Although I'm pretty bad at cooking. I've mentioned this before. I literally burnt stuff, made stuff taste not that great. Yeah, I'm not that great at cooking, but you know, everyone can be a chef though. Everyone can cook. Yeah.
Story. Like everything, if you want to learn and you have the love and the passion, you know, when I start cooking, I don't know how to cook anything, you know, but I really want it. I really want to learn, and I was listening to the chef.
See?
Oh, that's really cute. Like you're like very passionate. He was very passionate. Yeah, that's what makes it or breaks it for people who want to learn how to cook. Like you have to be either like have a passion for it or an interest in it. And I think that's where I am, because I don't like cooking. I don't like waiting. Oh my god, I'm spoiled. Like I don't like waiting. And you know, some dishes take a while to cook, so that's probably why I don't cook.
What is he doing? No.
Oh no.
He's ruining the soup, and nobody's noticing.
Oh my
But I
god,
would
how did this get on fire, bruh?
never do what Linguini did to add something in the soup with no authorization of the chef. So that is pretty ballsy for him to do that. I was too scared to get caught or do a mistake, but I respect that. You know, I want to cook so bad too, you know, but I wait a long time before cooking on the stove. I would give seriously a 10. It reminds me of my life when I was an apprentice in the kitchen. I feel it. It's great.
Aw. So he's gone through the point of like trying to cook throughout his career at the start, but he didn't get the chance until later on because he was just like an apprentice, you know, scrubbing the floors. So I get it. It's like a whole grind set, mindset type thing. I don't know. Like it's like a climb. You're climbing the ladder of cooking, and then you later on become the final boss, the chef. This is crazy. A fucking rat cooking all that. This is definitely not real.
Yeah, you can fix a soup. You can make something better. I believe on that, you know. I think thyme, leeks, stock, cream makes sense. Everything makes sense. I mean, listen, cream makes everything better.
Cream makes everything better. That is true. That is true. I had today I actually had oatmeal from McDonald's, and it has cream in it that makes it really delicious. So yeah, cream does make everything good.
You know, everything with cream, a soup is good. You always put the cream at the end and reduce it.
Reduce it. Yes, that's a good point. Like you have to reduce it because it's cream. Good soup.
I would love to see in this scene a little bit more tasting, not just smelling. You know, I'm a freak with tasting. I always say to my chef,
He's talking about tasting, but it's a rat, so like kind of offensive to taste because he's a rat. If he touches it, it would be contaminated. But I understand. It's just part of the story.
taste everything. Cooking is about tasting. And in my life as a chef when I was young, I did a lot of mistakes. Yeah, I did. Because I was not tasting enough my food.
That's me, because I also do the same thing. That's why I'm a beginner cook, and I haven't gone past it. Is like I have to taste test every step of the way. And I don't really do that. And that's why every time I finish or like get to the end part and try the food, it ends up tasting pretty bad.
We do everything to not to have a rats in the kitchen, but rats can just, you open the door and they're coming, and that's it.
Isn't that crazy that it's like the specific animal that shows up in the kitchen is always a rat? Like, rats really like food. What other species, like, there's no other species that's like a show up in the kitchen. I mean, roaches, I don't even want to think about that. Roaches suck. And hopefully those don't get there. Like, but it's always specifically rats.
It. So it's scary. He was in France. I was an apprentice. I go get the fryer, and guess what? He was a rat in the hall. Yeah, we never use a fryer again, okay? But yeah, things can happen. So for this,
yeah, anything can happen. Like, that's crazy. You can find rats in fryers. A deep fried rat. Ugh, I don't want to think of that.
things I will put an 8.
8.
8. Because I think the mistake a little bit about that is I don't see him tasting the food. It smells, it's good, but I think we should also taste the food.
Oh,
I taste food.
this is the crazy part. Like, I got really scared as a kid when I saw this scene. I was like, bro is using a knife blindly and he could hurt himself.
Definitely, before to try to get the ingredients, that is fun. But cooking blind, shopping something blind, I would be scared.
Yes.
It's pretty cool to see that, when they train in the kitchen, because cooking is about training, and they train together in the apartment, and after the next day, they're actually cooking.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You were able to repeat your accidental success.
It's hard to repeat a dish, guys.
He
Sometimes
fixed the soup. That's crazy.
you improvise a recipe, and I was very like that when I was young, and I wait nothing, everything. I cook with instant, with feeling, and sometimes it can be hard to reproduce a recipe because you did not wait everything. How many time I put, how many leeks? It's possible to do it, but it's hard. So
That's another thing I really don't like about cooking is, like, you have to weigh ingredients and stuff. Some people, they magically know how much, like, of a certain ingredient needs to go in a recipe, but I'm one of those that don't know exactly. So I'm really envious of that, because like people like they just can figure out how much something needs, like a sprinkle of that, a dash of this, a dash of that. Like, wow. How do you know all this?
yeah, it did a good job. Well, 8 also. 8 on 10. Watching that, I want to cook.
How many women do you see in this kitchen?
Well,
Only me. Why do you think that is?
So Colette at that time, she needed to fight for a position. The woman came later in the kitchen in France. And I think women...
What? That's crazy. That is, I guess that's true, right? Like, women came later in the kitchen in France. Wow. So they're also fighting for the position, huh?
cook as good or maybe better than man. Definitely. Some women have 3 star Michelin.
Damn, women cook better than the men. Alright, guys. I guess I cook better than you.
Restaurant. Look, Dominique Crane, she have 3 star Michelin restaurant.
Well, Mommy never had to face the dinner rush when the orders come flooding in and every dish is different, but must arrive on the customer's table at exactly the same time, hot and sharp.
Moving quicker in the kitchen, yes. I have a memory as a young chef, to be always running to be ready for service. It was like a race. Like Colette, she have amazing knife skill. And you have amazing knife skill, you are fast.
Okay, the people who have that, like, really fast chopping skill, I think they might be serial killers. Okay, like you are so good at chopping away, like I'm sure you can chop away a dead body like that quickly with that type of cooking skill. obviously that's not true, but like sometimes I'm just like imagining like, oh my god, this person knows how to chop really well. What if they're able to chop a dead body in that fast of a second? Like, oh my god. Oh my god. My thoughts, so bad.
Because in cooking, French cooking is a lot shopping. In every cooking, you know, but especially the Michelin star restaurant, you have a lot to do. So she's so fast, and look over there, the same thing too. And she's shopping. Pretty amazing.
That is a skill that you have to acquire. Like you can't just chop away without looking. Like that's really cool.
What is this? Keep your station clear. Messy station, slow things down. Food doesn't go, orders pile up, disaster.
I mean, look, in the kitchen, in the restaurant, you need to keep your station clean. If you have things everywhere, first of all, it can be very dangerous.
I'm the opposite. I never clean my dishes and I just let it sit there. So this is some really good practical advice for someone who wants to like cook. Because bruh, like yeah, if you don't keep your station clean, it's impossible to find something.
Because you can really bump something or cut yourself. It's better to work also in the clean station. Ask my wife in my house. I'm a freak with that. A freak with cooking, with cleaning. And I like Colette teaching that to Linguini because that's the foundation of cooking also. Work clean.
Your sleeves look like you threw up on them. Keep your hands and arms in, close to the body, like this, see?
She showed him the posture, how to do that, because cooking is a lot about manipulation and space is the hand. Everything is in the hand in cooking.
That's true. It requires technique and you have to perfect that technique because as your body moves, so does the cooking. Like the second you start cooking, the food is like on the go, right? It's like cooking on the pan. And you gotta be prepared to like, you know, like flip that shit or add that shit, like, you know, add ingredients and stuff or, you know, cook stuff.
When you whip egg white in the bowl, if you go like that more forward, you're gonna get tired very fast. And Colette teaches him the posture to just be more easy to whip or mix for a few minutes.
How do you tell a good bread is without tasting it? Not the smell, not the look, but the sound, the crust, the sound.
How you define a good piece of bread, I would say two things, the smell and the crust. And she's right. You know, if you don't have a good crust, it's not a good bread. It's about
the crust, huh? So good bread is defined by the crust and the crust is the outside, right? Like the outside part of the bread. I didn't know that's really important. But definitely I can tell by the smell if it's a good bread, but I didn't know the crust is that important.
the sound. You know, the sound of the crust. I like it, so I will give a 9 for the scene.
How have you decided this evening? What does the chef have that's new?
He requested something new. Oh my god. Oh no.
It's a real life in the restaurant. The guest wants something special from you, and it's happening a lot now. People are not afraid anymore to tell the chef, I want that. In my time, 30 years ago, people just come to the restaurant and be quiet. I eat what the chef wants. But now people are not afraid to ask something.
I never thought you can ask the chef like to cook something new. What? Maybe that's a culture thing. Maybe that's a French culture thing. Cause like I haven't experienced that here. Like everything has a menu nowadays. Like there's no here like new stuff that you want. Like you kind of just pick and choose. That must be a culture thing, because I don't think we have that here, or maybe we do, but I haven't seen it. I have never asked them to like cook me something specific. That's cool.
Or if you have allergy, I understand too. And
oh yeah, allergies, definitely. Like you got to make sure you don't get like the wrong or like the ingredient that causes you an allergy. I get that part, but don't know. People are very picky and choosy with their food nowadays.
Sometimes in the kitchen, chef, we have no choice to improvise. When I'm in good mood, when a guest challenges me, I like it. I like it.
He likes when I like the chef. I like that he like he gets a challenge from his customers. Like that's really cool. Like I like that he's a very passionate chef. And I hope all other chefs are like that too.
I like the pressure, but I like this scene. I love the challenge.
This real quick. Let's see over here.
The recipe doesn't call for white truffle oil. What else have you been? You are improvising. This is no time to experiment. The customer are waiting.
And I like when they go to different stations to pick a little bit of that, and that. I like that because cooking is when I improvise. I'll go to a lot of stations and the garde-manger, the fish, the meat, and see what I have and try to create a dish like that. It's pretty cool. I like it too.
Yeah, I like that scene a lot too because like it's like he's literally improvising everything on the spot.
Don't you dare.
I'm not.
One thing shocked me.
Yeah, that happened. I remember that happened. That's crazy.
Like I said, wow, I will never do that to my chef. Is when Colette was going to put something on the dish, I think, and he put his hand to stop it. Stop the chef, who's a chef, is higher than him and more experienced than him, and he said to her, don't put that. I would be freaking out.
Yeah, there's like a hierarchy in the kitchen. You can't just really do that.
My cook do a dish and I did not test it, I will freak out a little bit. I'll be honest with you. This scene is pretty cool, because it don't happen a lot in the kitchen, but wow, that's body. But
Like that's aura or whatever they call it. Like the fact that he's like, oh my God, I don't want your sauce. I want my sauce. That's like a power move. That is literally a power move.
I like it, to see breaking the rule in the kitchen a little bit.
Yeah, breaking the rules, exactly.
I love it. I have 7 more orders. That's
Wonderful.
Yay! They like it. I'm glad. I forgot this scene. It's really cool.
The best thing for a chef, it's when you have the waiter come back in the kitchen and say, oh, they love the food, chef. They love your dish. They're so pleased. That's the best reward. It's not to have your
Yeah, definitely.
face in the magazine or win what or whatever. You did fast and you improvise, and they love it. That's the best reward, man. There's a sensation, the feeling.
Like it's like a reward, like a completion, a chest, a treasure chest, I totally get it. It's like you're beating the final boss, which is the taste buds of your customers. Yeah.
I want that. I want that all the time. That's what make me keeping cooking. I would say 8 on 10, because the thing to stop the chef to put a sauce and that is pretty cool, but shocking for me to see that.
Yeah, I don't think you would necessarily stop your main chef from putting their sauce. Like that is a power play, but it's not realistic. There's no way people do that unless they're very confident in their own sauce. So, yeah.
I never see at the kitchen like a cook say, chef, don't put your thing, I put mine. Boom.
Stop that health inspector!
The situation with the inspector, with the health inspector, it's so funny because we see the inspector, it's a panic. We never know, so they're all panicking, Sometimes in the kitchen, we have the picture of the health inspector and we have also the picture of the food critic. In the restaurant, we already tell the front of the house, look this picture, you see that? That's her or him.
Oh, they have, so they keep a track of the health inspector what they look like. So in case they come in, everyone on staff knows what to do and be aware of the inspector. Oh my God, that's funny.
That's the inspector. So when he's coming or she's coming, you just let us know right away and you hold her or him in the front. You don't let him enter the restaurant. Say some stupid thing, whatever, but we have time to clean everything in the kitchen.
Damn. So every kitchen is a little sus. They clean it up before the health inspector gets in.
Team 3 will be handling fish. Team 4, roasted items. Make sure that steak is nice and tenderized. Work it, yeah, stick and move.
What I like the most about this scene, it's about the real job as a chef. A chef is a leader. We are leader. And Remy, I love it when you have all these rats in the kitchen. You know, he really direct them like the army. You on saute, you on fish, you on sauce, we create different team and break the team to different stations. And that, I think, is a great leader to do that. You know, I always say, if you don't have a good team, if you're not a good leader, you're going to fail. He's the concerto with the chef, he's the maestro, and really tell people what to do on the stage. I love that. You know, the power of the chef.
Yeah, I like that scene too, because like, it really is like commandeering a whole team to like get stuff like together. That's really crazy. I like it. I'm a little jelly. If I was in the kitchen, I would also be the person like Remy. I'd be like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Like, get to work. But you know, giving instructions, I kind of do that sometimes with my friends or like new gamers.
Jose, don't let that bad block separate. Keep whiskey. Check. Spoons down. It's good. Too much salt. Good.
Finally, now he's testing. You know, I like the scene when he tests all the sauce, because he go to all the station, and that's what I do before service or during cooking. I go to each station and test everything, and I like that. It's about cooking. Cooking is about consistent and to have system. And Remy here have a system. He's consistent. He's testing the food.
It's a system and consistent. And you know, a lot of the stuff he's mentioning, you can even take it into different disciplines or your own life. Like literally, like all it is just, you know, building up to something, right? Like you are, like you say you want to like go to the gym, right? You want to learn that skill. You have to be consistent and kind of like build a system for yourself to make it to the gym. Like you have to put on your shoes, put on your gym clothes, go to your car, take your car or walk there. And you know that it's all systemic.
It's direct. It's everything about be a chef in the kitchen. I love this scene.
We need someone to wait tables.
Oh my God, I like it. He is definitely a waiter, not a chef. He should have been in the front of the house.
But you had the real estate, yeah. It'd be amazing, you know. I just need one waiter. Don't need a 5 waiter. They can do the work very fast. That save money, you know. It'd be great, you know. This part is probably the most unrealistic one, because I don't know anyone or have seen. Maybe there are restaurants out there where you roller skate to the customer, but isn't that crazy? Like how fast he went and he just like delivered all those meals like that. That is crazy. That would be a very cool skill to learn if you were a waiter. I'm gonna put everybody on a roller skate now in my restaurant. Go faster.
Well, we had to let Skinner and the health inspector loose, and once it got out, there were rats in the kitchen. Oh man, the restaurant was closed.
Yeah, they closed the restaurant, of course. That's normal. Health inspector. I mean, it needed to be a big thing, you know, something rotten. But yeah, you have 200 rats in the kitchen. Yeah, I think you should close the restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, this part is obviously like, yeah, if you have rats in the kitchen, bye to your kitchen.
I agree with that. Definitely. Okay, so the scene is a little bit Exaggerate, but I like it. 9 on 10, okay?
Some Sonics still might do this. I know they definitely used to. Yeah, the roller skate stuff, Sonic definitely had they definitely did that back in the day, and I don't think they do that anymore. Like, it's so different. Like, they don't really, I don't think they do that anymore. It's sad because it's like you get to see well, again, it's also I think it's also a hazard to the waiter or the person who's taking your order, because what if they fall? They could get in trouble, right? The company could get in trouble.
Because, it's a lot of rats in the kitchen.
Against the rules.
Your Anton ego.
I will return tomorrow night with high expectations.
Thank God it never happened to me in my career, like a critic come to see me and say, I'm coming tomorrow night and don't disappoint me. Thank God, because I will be freaking out. It's always...
That puts a lot of pressure and scare on a person. It is so stressful when someone says that. Can you imagine? Like, you have to think all night and day about, oh my God, I have to impress this person, or else I will get a bad review on my kitchen.
The most scary thing to cook for critic. Sometimes, the critics are here, you recognize them, and sometimes you don't know they're here. I've been judged a lot in my cooking for 40 years, so I know the power of the critic. A critic can destroy your business. You have a bad review, you're out.
Yeah. Yeah. This is literally like this makes it or breaks your restaurant. I've seen a lot of like bad reviews on certain restaurants, and I've went there and I totally see why they deserve it, because like, one, they didn't change, or sometimes I give restaurants a second shot, but like, man, a bad review really screws you.
So it's a lot of pressure. I will put 7 on 10. Because never a critic will come to confront you and say, cook for me tomorrow night.
Yeah, critiques don't really confront you like that. They're more like secret. It's more like secrecy and like observant.
Ha ha ha.
Ratatouille. It's a peasant dish. Are you sure you want to serve this to Ego?
The scene is he's cooking for the food critic, and Remy decides to do a ratatouille. Ratatouille is a dish, I will say, from south of France. Okay, it's a vegetable stew. I will say a ratatouille, we don't cook too much that in the fancy restaurant, okay, because you think it's more a dish for at home or whatever. And when you
it's a homemade dish. It's not a very fancy dish. Got it.
A fancy restaurant, you don't want to cook some dishes you can do at home. Everybody can do a ratatouille. Okay, it's a stew.
Everyone can do ratatouille. That's nice.
Different way to do it, but chopping vegetable, tomato sauce, garlic, and you let cook. Very easy to do. But here, Remy, the chef, is going to use the same flavor, the same ingredients, but execute it a little bit differently.
Oh, yeah. See, I remember seeing people say like the ratatouille in Ratatouille. Ratatouille. The ratatouille in the movie is not like the actual ratatouille in real life. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. But I'm glad this chef is saying that, like, he's going to execute it in a different way, because it's not supposed to be like the homemade style, because this is being served in a restaurant.
And I like it, Normally, like I say, ratatouille, we do big dice, and you can see the dish going to be amazing because he's taking a mandolin and slice them very fine.
Yeah.
And normally the ratatouille, the vegetables are cooked in the tomato sauce, in the pot, but here he take a beautiful copper dishes, put the tomato sauce on the bottom, and layer all the vegetable like super soigné, like wow. Like the vegetables are all the same.
So it is Ratatouille. Yeah, people debated in the past that this wasn't Ratatouille, but it is, because it's like, it's just in a different form. It's not like the traditional sense. It's just beautified because, this is a movie after all.
Same size, same thickness. With ratatouille, it's a stew. No, the vegetables are never the same thickness. It's a mess. But here you can see the technique, the way he slices the vegetables, the way he builds the dish. No, he's just taking some cheap ingredients and he's going to build amazing dishes. It's a big risk,
It is. That is a big risk. Making a dish like this could make or break the critique's opinion of you. Because, mind you, like, wouldn't a critique feel insulted that, like, you're making like a cheap dish for them that's like served at home? Like, they asked for like something new, right?
Because you want to use the best ingredients, so no luxury ingredients for food critique. Caviar, uni, foie gras, wagyu. All these fancy things. But here, the way I like it, that's what we call real cooking.
Real cooking, yeah, I like that. I don't like all that fancy shit either. Like, all those ingredients don't matter. It's just how you present it. Like, that's it. That's all you need.
Like cooking with nothing. Technique, execution, and flavor. That's it. The presentation of the ratatouille is a stew, so it's it's like on the plate, on the pot, whatever, just like that with spoon. But here you can see the presentation of the plate is very, I call that French frou-frou. It's like a little tower. It looks like a little cake, the sauce around. It's just very beautiful. I mean, seriously, I see that, I want to eat it.
Yeah, the presentation is all that like kind of matters. It's not like the ingredients need to be super expensive. It's just the presentation, right?
So Thomas Keller designed this ratatouille, and I'm not surprised it's him.
Really? Wait, they got a real chef to design the scene? That's crazy.
Genius. I will say bravo, chef, because to think like that, to have a stew and to do it so beautifully on the plate, it's about technique, ingredients, and presentation. It's everything about cooking. I think what Thomas Keller did, it was just, what we say in the French technique, very soigné.
Okay, this I feel like is such a crazy coincidence. The fact that in the movie, this guy, the critique, had ratatouille when he grew up, and somehow the rat kind of like guessed, or I don't know, like how the frick did he like get the same exact dish that he loved back in his childhood, Maybe it's just a common thing that people have there, but wow, this is pretty coincidental.
I mean, ego is transported to another world. I love it. I think food is all about memory. I have a lot of memory of cooking with my grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I get this flavor sometimes, my grandma, oh my God, it tastes like my grandma dishes. I like it. And I think to give the memory to the critic back home when this mom was cooking a ratatouille for him, and he's thinking about that. I wish I can give this emotion to all my guests.
I can't remember the last time I asked a waiter to give my compliments to the chef.
Wow, I would love that, guys.
Oh, no.
I would love a food
He's gonna find out it's a rat.
critic, be my restaurant, and say, give my compliment to the chef. Wow, it will make my day, guys.
Yeah, that is a pretty like very motivating compliment to a chef any day. Like, damn, I don't think chefs get enough love, like in general. If you were to like really like a dish, obviously like it's very, it's a specific restaurant, but like you really should like tell the chef like, that was really good. It makes them happier and, just motivated.
Definitely. Never happened to me. Never.
Aww.
It's amazing. I love that. 10 on 10. Yeah, it's a beautiful DN, and it's all about what is cooking. Everything. The chef, the guest.
Oh, you found cheese? Chevre de Pay! That would go beautifully with my mushroom! And, this rosemary!
I think that scene of cooking is representing exactly how to create a dish. I think it's exactly what cooking, you just not cook, just open a cooking book and decide. Cooking is about to go to the market, it's to go to the garden and really use local ingredients, fresh ingredients, and use what.
Yeah, this is the part that sucks about America. Most of the time, produce isn't outside type of thing. It's usually indoors. Grocery stores. I'm talking about grocery stores, okay? There's no market unless you really specifically look up places, and markets are kind of dying. The outgrown. They're being replaced by farmers market, which is more close to what he's talking about. You inspect you're able to smell how fresh the ingredient is, and I'm just jealous. That's so cool,
In season. And Tom the Chef, yes, it's a specific cheese. It's a great cheese we use in France. And it's a chef from Haute-Savoie, from Savoie, the mountain. And it's very creamy, soft, goat milk.
The key is to keep turning it. Get the smoky flavor.
Smoking the cheese. I think it's a great idea and great technique.
Shouldn't be so.
Oh my god, that's scary, bruh. I hate lightning. Oh my god. I literally, past couple days, it was raining and thundering, and I was fucking scared. Sorry for the sneeze. I'm scared of thunder. I cannot sleep. I freak out because of the noise. It's so loud and scares me.
Oh, you gotta taste this!
Thank you, guys.
Sometimes mistake is good. You learn from your mistake. And sometimes you do mistake, and actually it tastes good. Wow. The thing, I burn the meat, but actually, wow, I have amazing crust on the meat, and I love the char, the flavor. And I think that's what happened with Remy. I think the cheminée explodes, and the cheese get a little charred and crispy. So I think it adds some more texture to the cheese and flavor.
Yeah, you're allowed to mess up in the kitchen. There's nothing wrong with that. You should definitely try. Fuck it, burn that corner, burn that toast. It'll be good in the end. Don't forget, the kitchen is an experiment field.
So it worked. I would give a 9 on the clip, because the process is there about how chef or cook go hunting for ingredients, choosing the technique, and that's what Remy is doing. And I really love that. I think my favorite thing in the movie is Ratatouille is when Colette teaching Linguini how to cook. I'm lucky I learned from the best, and my chef teach me well how to cooking, so I want to do the same thing. I want to pass that to my cook. I want to teach. I love to teach. I love be creative. But teaching, it's a good feeling, man. I need to have a great staff with me.
I love that. Yeah, I agree. Teaching is the best skill, honestly, overall.
To be available to do good food. So teaching is number 1. Thanks for watching.
And that's it. If you guys like that, make sure to subscribe and watch more of my other videos. Ta-da!